This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good morning. This is SonicR Mastery team. We are on week number 9, 2019. It is on 26th of February 2019. Okay, today is Tuesday. We have quite a lot of main and major impact items are coming up. All right, as you already know, we have Powell will be speaking, or Powell will be rather testifying on the Senate today. All right, at the same time, we will be having some other items such as like a Canadian GDP, and of course we'll be having some items on New Zealand and New Zealand and Australian as well. So in my opinion, this week gonna be quite a volatile one, especially on US dollars, Aussie, New Zealand, and of course Canadian and British pound as well. Okay, so this is gonna be quite a volatile week in my opinion. So let's talk about some analysis on the chart. Okay, so the first one I would like to discuss about is Dow Jones. All right, as you can see, Dow Jones have been on the very nice rise for the past almost 2 months, right? Since the earlier stage of January. Okay, in my opinion, it is getting to become more and more too overextended in my opinion. All right, so as you can see, we are starting to see some signs of slowing down. We are not seeing in quite a lot, but there's some hints that showing that there might be some slowdown coming in. In my opinion, this Powell speeches were maybe a trigger. Okay, this is not exactly a it's exactly a call for a for a short or stuff like that, but I want you to take pretty much caution if you are looking into long as well, because it might be in the last leg of this retracement. All right, because as you can see from the technical wise, also you can see we are getting into the very strong swing levels such as like 26,200, right? So I think they might add as a good resistance for them to swing back down. Okay, I do not think they were going to go back down all the way down, but they will go back to some sort of like range support level, such as like a 24,600 level, or even a 24,400 level. That might be a particular target that you may want to take a look if you want to short it down, in my opinion. Okay, I just want to make sure that in the longer run it may go up higher, but it is maybe due for some sort of retracement at the moment, since it looks like kind of overstretched at this moment. Okay, so I would like to give a warning that if you're buying in, or if you are if you haven't closed your position with the profit, maybe you may want to take a look right now, because they might due for a decent retracement in near future. All right, this on my Dow Jones. Okay, another one that I would like to talk about is gold. All right, we have been pretty bullish on gold and silver for quite a while now. You can take a look in our trading view analysis and stuff like that, because we have been pretty vocal about it. And of course our recent big move or big climb on our so-called our PNL, right, is due to our position on gold and silver as well. At the moment, we have so-called close it out, or rather take profit from all the position from our gold and silver, because we are seeing some sort of potential retracement might be in the making. Okay, but in the long run, I'm stay pretty bullish on that, as long as this level, all right, this level like 12,200, 1280, around this region, around 1280, 1290, this region is holding well. I think we have no problem going up higher sooner or later. But for a meanwhile, markets start to slow down a little bit, or even they start to show the signs of like in a sideways potential. In my opinion, the current resistance, or current support rather, is around 1325 level, and the next proper one will be around 1306 level. So if you are looking for a long, all right, I would suggest that please do not put any stop loss somewhere in between 1209, 1208 to 1308, 1309 to 1325 26 level, because they can easily drop easily first, then before they go up higher. So you might end up even though you may be right eventually, but I worry that you may get your stop hunted, then then go in your favor. So this is the cost and opportunity that you need to pay. All right, so I would like to repeat, as long as this 1280 level is being supported, I am not going to be overall any bearish about it. Maybe we may be so-called seeing some sort of retracement in near future only. Okay, and of course, after we seen a decent retracement, I think the gold share rise up a lot higher by going into the end of the 2019. All right, so this was on Dow Jones and gold. Okay, let me move on to another important topic I would like to make. Okay, there was a bit of news on crude oil yesterday. All right, give me a while. Let me sort it out. Okay. Okay, let them load. Okay, there was some sort of announcement on the crude oil yesterday by Donald Trump saying that is the price is too pricey and stuff like that. That was the trigger that caused the crude oil to drop. Okay, so if you read our analysis of our trading view, we are sort of like telling that this level might be like a crossroad rather, right? It's already starting to show the bearishness. So of course, the going up scenario is no longer working in my opinion, and I think they are due for a pretty decent sell down for a timing, or rather a retracement. So since we are having quite a bit of bearish candle are starting to show up, I think they can drip lower or they can slide lower first. Okay, the first support level that you should be taking and you should be paying attention to is around 53.5, which is this level, which is the black color line here, and another stronger one in my opinion is 51 level. Of course, these are the two levels that you need to take note of, or if you want to long, I would suggest do not do it now, and I will suggest you to wait at this level 53.5, and another one is 51. Of course, if there's any more bearish momentum coming in, right, I think they can go down to as low as 46 level. I think that will be an ultimate resistance, ultimate support in my opinion. First, I would like to talk about 53.5, 51, and only after around 46. So for now, I think you shouldn't going to look into long for a time being. Wait at those level if you want, even if you want to long, or you can look for a short and TPing at this level that I just mentioned. Okay, since I'm talking about the potential pullback of oil, okay, that means since the oil and Canadian dollars are apparently they are so-called directly proportionate, so we should be since we are talking about oil bearishness, right? So we should be talking a little bit on the Canadian bearishness as well, potentially bearishness. Okay, just wait for a while, let them load up. Okay. Okay, since we are talking about the potential bearishness of the oil, I think Canadian JPY also is one of the very nice pair that we can look for a short in the longer run in my opinion, or medium term in my opinion. Okay, currently we are already starting to see some sort of like a doji, or some sort of slowdown indication in our chart, right? So I think sooner or later they will start to show more and more bearish momentum to show up in the chart in my opinion. Of course, the nearest support that we will have, or nearest level that they can easily go down to, is this level with 83.6 level, and another ultimate level that you can look into TP. All right, if you are shorting it, and if it is starting to go in your favor, the another level that you can look into TP is somewhere around 82.08, 82.10 level. Okay, so I just cover 4 of them: Dow Jones, gold, and Canadian and oil. Okay, so all the best for the coming week, and yep, I will see you guys next week again. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, and over at my end for the crossfire, that I would like to bring your attention to Aussie dollars to New Zealand dollars, which after a very big range, price has finally broken down, right, break downwards. Then we create a new resistance over at the 1.05 level. We have 2 rejections candle that shows up, and I'm seeing that there would be more bearishness to come. Okay, the entire structure is very bearish, so it will be good to look for a short position should price retraces back into the resistance level at the 1.046 level. Okay, so where should I look to exit at this moment is at the 1.01119 level. Okay, and then up next will be the pound to Japanese yen, which price just break up strongly above its resistance level at 144.75. Okay, so I'm waiting for price to retrace back into this level to look for a long position, and I'm looking to exit at 148.1. All right, so this is all we have for the major and cross pair. All right, thank you for watching, and then we'll see you guys next week again. Goodbye.